Yes, Kenya. Tamu sana, tamu sana, tamu sana, yes. Kenyans might be staring at a possible beginning of the mountain rebellion against William Samoei Ruto. About 1 day ago, Anthony Mueria, Nyeri Archbishop, made some very interesting remarks. We want to appreciate the new administration for acknowledging the place of God and the church in its establishment. However, the government must also understand that there's time for everything. This is time to work, not to dwell on political events disguised as Thanksgiving services. That's Nyeri Archbishop, and is clearly calling William Ruto and his team to order. And that is so because mostly the Thanksgiving prayers are concentrated more on the mountain than in any other part of the country. And if you look at the church leaders on the mountain, it's clear a good majority of them have been brainwashed to a point of even worshipping William Ruto and Kenya Kwanza government. So the Archbishop is just calling those church leaders and the politicians to order. In this video, I want us to dissect those remarks by the Archbishop to see the exact truth the bishop is trying to expose. But before we do that, let's listen to Jimmy Wanjigi and also Jeremiah Kioni.
Hiyo shida hamutatatua mukitafuta mali ya Jomo Kenyatta. Mukitafuta nini? Mali ya Jomo Kenyatta. That one we will not allow. Jomo yuko? Hayuko. Kama muna shida na Uhuru Kenyatta, Uhuru ni Uhuru. Si ndio? Uhuru ni nani? Ni Uhuru. Tafuta yeye. Lakini babake hapana. Jomo hayuko. He is not here to defend himself. Yuko. Na the Bible, Bishop, you tell me. Niambie vizuri. The Bible is very clear. You must defend widows and orphans. Kweli ama si kweli? Mama ngina si ni widow. Kwa nini mnamtafuta? Kwa nini? Kwa nini? Kijana ingali yuko Uhuru, tafuta yeye. Muachane na hiyo ya historia ya Jomo Kenyatta na mama, hatutaki kusikia. Munaguza sasa live wire. Kwa sababu kama munajaribu kuchukua mali ya Jomo Kenyatta, hata meli yetu sisi ni nani? Si kesho itakuwa wewe, kesho kutwa mimi na mwingine. We.
All those are events that can only but brew rebellion against William Ruto on the mountain. And that is so because all those people are mountain leaders and that they are really raising very serious issues. It's a fact, William Ruto's strategy on the mountain is by using the church and the hustler narrative. That's William Ruto's strategy on the mountain. And William Ruto, in one way or the other, has succeeded in brainwashing most of the church leaders on the mountain. To a point, they are even worshipping William Ruto, just as I've said. So Anthony Mueria is actually speaking some sense to those church leaders. And I know if such sentiments by church ministers and leaders, such as Anthony Muheria, can be repeated consistently on the mountain, I strongly believe the people, in one way or the other, will wake up and might see sense that indeed William Ruto is using the church to hoodwink them, to support him. That's one thing coming out very clearly. And then, as Jimmy Wanjigi puts it, William Ruto and his team should always remember that a good majority, a good number of Mount Kenya residents still respects and see Uhuru Kenyatta as their leader. That's something William Ruto should know at the back of his mind. And it's not lost in the memory of a good majority of Mount Kenya residents that Uhuru Kenyatta saved them allegedly from William Ruto's aggression in 2007. Those are things that are still clear in the minds of a majority of Mount Kenya residents. Even though some might have voted for William Ruto, they voted for William Ruto knowing fully well at the back of their minds that Uhuru saved them. So when the government comes up, or rather comes out as the aggressor, an aggressor that is trying to intimidate or to do harm to Uhuru Kenyatta, it's almost very certain and very clear. Uhuru will come out as the victim. And that will earn Uhuru sympathy on the mountain. Yes, because tables here can turn. By Ruto oppressing or pushing Uhuru to the corner, Ruto is giving Uhuru Kenyatta the sympathy. And just as I've been saying here, in the event Uhuru gets that sympathy on the mountain, then William Ruto will be saying goodbye to his 2027 re-election. And also, if you look at the hustler narrative, William Ruto has been using again on the mountain, and something he used successfully in the August elections, you are seeing also Jeremiah Kioni actually rocking the boat from within. Yeah, he's rocking the boat on the mountain. And is in one way or the other reminding the mountain that this is a person who promised us plenty, that he was going to form a government with us. But now you are seeing it's all hunger. No food, people are suffering. All these are sentiments that I strongly believe are going to brew rebellion against William Ruto on the mountain. And as time goes by, it will also become very apparent and very clear that Ruto in this government cannot deliver and will not deliver. Those are things that will just add to the rebellion against William Ruto on the mountain. Yes. Before I conclude, if you are watching us but you have not yet subscribe, give this video a like. If you want to support our forum here, as usual, I've pinned my number on the comment section. Contact me through the number, or feel free to channel your support to the number. Listening to Jimmy Wanjigi, listening to Anthony Muheria, looking at Jeremiah Kioni, all those confirms that it's just a matter of time before William Ruto faces a serious rebellion on the mountain. And the rebellion, in my honest opinion, will actually materialize because Ruto overpromised. Kenyans on the mountain, and not only on the mountain, Kenyans across the country are suffering. And Kenyans are seeing clearly that William Ruto's government is coming out as more dynastic than even Uhuru Kenyatta's government. All these things will just cement the rebellion against William Samoei Ruto. Let's meet in our next analysis. Thank you.